Hi, my sweet friends. I hope that this video finds you well. Tonight's video is going to be something a little bit different. I am in my kitchen tonight, and that can only mean one thing. We are going to be doing a grocery haul. As you may know, grocery hauls are some of my absolute favorite ASMR videos to watch, and I just don't think that there is enough of them. So here I am doing my part to add to the catalog of ASMR grocery hauls here on YouTube. I thought it would be fun to switch it up, do it very lo-fi casual style, just you and me here in my kitchen, and also try out some soft spoken. So I know it's a little different. I hope you like it anyways, and let's just get started. So the first thing I see here is something new that I'm trying this week. This is the Delight International Caramel Macchiato Coffee Creamer. If you watched my last grocery haul, you might have seen that I had recently become obsessed with the Silk Almond Creamer and basically swore off dairy creamer for the rest of my life. Well, if there's one thing about me, it's that I'm gonna change my mind 87,000 times. And while I do like that creamer, it just doesn't come in enough flavors, and I was getting really sick of the vanilla flavor. Here in Canada, we really don't have a wide variety of non-dairy creamers, at least not where I shop for groceries. So since I don't actually have a dietary restriction, I figured I would just dip my toes back into dairy creamer. So this is a dairy creamer, but it's like flavored, so it doesn't smell like cow's milk when you open it, which was my main issue. I don't know. I'm very weird with foods. I get put off for random reasons at random times, but this I tried this morning in my coffee, and it was delicious. Didn't have to add anything. I made an iced coffee, and did you just see that fly? Like, I don't even know what that was. Okay. Anyways, I put this in my iced coffee this morning, and I didn't have to add any sugar or anything else. I could just literally put this in. I put 2 tablespoons in because it goes by tablespoons. And I like to track my things, but that's just me. So I put 2 tablespoons in, and it was so delicious in my iced coffee. So I'm excited to try maybe some other flavors as well. Next, another dairy product I got this week is this Greek yogurt. I'm not a huge yogurt girl. I try to eat yogurt as much as I can just because I know it's good for you, but at the end of the day, I'm just not a huge yogurt girl. So this I bought, it's 11%, which might seem absurd, but I'm not planning to just eat it. I like to buy this really thick Greek yogurt to make homemade tzatziki sauce. I love tzatziki sauce. There's this Greek restaurant by our place that we absolutely love, and we order from way too often. So I've tried to start making the tzatziki sauce here at home instead, so I don't spend an arm and a leg on tzatziki sauce. So I like to get this thick yogurt so that it's very substantial. My worst nightmare is when tzatziki sauce is really runny. I like it to be really creamy. So I get this Greek plain yogurt, 11% by this brand here, which Oikos, maybe? I'm not too sure. But this is a lot more cost effective than buying pre-made tzatziki sauce at the grocery store, or God forbid, tzatziki sauce at a restaurant. And I just put garlic and cucumber, lemon juice, salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. I don't know how authentic that really is. I mean, I'm not Greek, but it tastes amazing, so I'm happy with it. Okay. Next, to go in my tzatziki sauce and just to eat, I actually got 2 cucumbers, but I just have a cucumber. This is just like, I think these are called English cucumbers. They're just like the really big cucumber. I really like to get the small cucumbers, actually. Like, there's a bag of them that you can get. That comes with like 10 little mini cucumbers. I much prefer those, but I've been priced out of those for some reason. They're like $7, which, like, what? Absurdity. But instead I just get these, which, you know, a cucumber is a cucumber at the end of the day, so I'll still enjoy these, and they're great for putting in my tzatziki sauce. I like to put them in sandwiches. I like to dip them just as a snack. I like to put them in wraps. Cucumbers are so amazing. So I just got a cucumber. And also, to keep in line with our tzatziki sauce, I got lemons, of course. Got some lemons, Lemons are so fun. I love to get lemons and limes and use them in all sorts of cooking. Just adds a really nice, like, freshness and zing to it. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Especially when I cook chicken. Put some fresh lemon juice in that and you are up to something good. You're up to something good. Sorry if you can hear like weird sounds. I don't know what it is, but my oven and like the vent above it have a life of their own, and sometimes they just make weird sounds unprovoked. So we're gonna try to pretend that we don't hear that. Okay. Another staple in this house is this silk vanilla oat milk. My partner is obsessed. He's a self-proclaimed lactose intolerant person, so we like to get him non-dairy milks and creamers, and he has not gotten sick of this yet. I guess it takes more for him to get sick of things, but yeah, he really likes this silk vanilla oat milk. It says silk, oat, smooth and creamy, vanilla, prepared in Canada. Isn't that wonderful? So he likes to drink this, use it for his cereal, overnight oats, you know, the whole shebang. Okay, what do we have next? These. If you haven't tried these little itty bitty tomatoes, they're so cute, so sweet. I love these as a snack. They are delicious. They're so delicious to just pop in your mouth like you would a grape. They're so amazing. They're even smaller than like cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. They're called teeny tiny tomatoes. Sprinkles by this Sunset brand. I love these. They taste like buttery. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't know how a fruit or a vegetable, depending on how you choose to see it, could taste so like buttery, but that is the word that comes to mind every time I eat these. They're so, so, so good. So, so, so good. So yum. They're only like $1.95 or something. They make such a good snack. More fresh produce. This week we got some mushrooms, some white mushrooms. I still haven't totally come around to mushrooms. In my 23 years, I'm still kind of on the fence about mushrooms, but I feel like I'm coming around to them more than I used to, at least, so I'm making progress, so that's good. We're going in the right direction. I just got some white mushrooms. I'm gonna be making some lasagna, and I'm gonna be like dicing them up really fine, and by the time they've simmered in the sauce, they'll be basically gone anyways, but they'll just add a nice mushroom flavor, which I'm not opposed to the mushroom flavor. Usually when I don't enjoy foods, it's because of textural issues. So if they're like simmered in a sauce and chopped up, then it's really no problem at all. But the mushroom flavor is really delicious, so that's why I like to add it to the sauce anyways. So these were on sale this week. They were only like 95 cents, so that's always fun. I'm actually making the sauce tonight. So after this video, I will be in pasta sauce land. Okay. Next, I got my partner's favorite, or one of their favorite snacks. This is the nata de coco. Forgive me for butchering that, but they are basically like Asian Jello cups. That's the best description I can come up with at this moment. What does the packaging actually say? Pudding. I don't know if I would really consider it pudding. It's basically jelly, and it comes in mango, lychee, and strawberry. So 2 of each flavor. My partner absolutely devours these. He loves them. I think they remind him of his childhood, so that's good. I don't really eat these because textural issue. You know, I just let my partner enjoy these. Sorry if you can hear my bunny sneezing. He's a little snuffleupagus for life. Okay, next I got this beautiful cantaloupe. I got a cantaloupe last week and I literally devoured it in like 6 hours. I really love fruit. I love veggies. My favorite snacks are just fruits and veggies. Fruit is Earth's candy, and it's better than candy. Once you like really devour some fruit, I feel like there's no going back. It's so delicious and juicy and hydrating and yummy. It's so yummy. It's so yummy. I love fruit. So I got a pineapple. Oh, I did get a pineapple, but this is a cantaloupe. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got a cantaloupe. This is a cantaloupe Del Monte. It's from Guatemala. Last week, I totally forgot that I should let it sit on the counter for a few days to kind of get extra sweet and extra sweet. And I put it right in the fridge when I got it. And so when I cut it open, it was a little bit like hard. It wasn't as ripe as it could have been, but it was still delicious. So if I leave this one on the counter this week for a few days, it's gonna be just so amazing. So amazing. So that's my cantaloupe. Next, I feel like that just got dust all over me. Next, I got some romaine lettuce. These are romaine hearts. So jumbo romaine hearts by Andy Boy. I really enjoy the romaine hearts because I actually prefer for my lettuce to be more like watery and crunchy. My least favorite part of the lettuce is like the really dark leafy greens, which is probably where all the nutrients are, so go me. But I just prefer like a really crunchy, juicy, crisp piece of lettuce, whether that be for salads or like in sandwiches or wraps or what have you. So typically I go for iceberg lettuce actually, which is like the most uncultured version of leafy green that you could possibly get. But I've been priced out of iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is like $3 or $4 nowadays, and they're like this big. And I'm just not playing that game. So I started getting the romaine hearts instead, which are a much better value. And they're actually quite crunchy, so I'm satisfied. So I get 3 whole romaine hearts. This will last me the whole week, whether I'm making like a salad, a side salad, putting it in my sandwiches and wraps, or like making like a taco bowl or a fajita bowl, that type of thing. It'll last me the whole week, so I really like these, and they're like, I think they're $3.97, which is not so bad. It's not so bad. At least you get 3 instead of 1 little ball of iceberg lettuce. So yeah. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. Okay. Next, I have these absolutely massive Brussels sprouts. I don't know about you, but typically when I think of Brussels sprouts, I usually picture something a little bit smaller than this. These are like halfway to being full-grown cabbages, but whatever, I'm not mad about it. This is actually the first time I'm gonna try Brussels sprouts, which is crazy because I'm quite literally 23 years old, but first time for everything, right? I don't know what the name of the plant family is called now that I am put on the spot, but you know that broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, they're all part of like the same family of plant, and they're all those ones that I just named, like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. Those are like my favorite things. I love those. So I don't know how I've never tried Brussels sprouts, but I will be trying them this week. I'm planning to just make like some chicken, some rice, some Brussels sprouts, you know, something simple. I really like to keep my dinners simple. So I'm gonna be trying these Brussels sprouts. Look how gorgeous and green they are. I love produce. It's just so beautiful. And it's such a nice thought that it's just grown from our beautiful earth. So I love eating produce, fresh So these just say, yeah, nature's great food. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Okay, I have a few more things I want to show you. I got some cottage cheese, some 4% cottage cheese. This is a really good snack or like additive to like a wrap or a sandwich to up the protein or your protein intake. I am not using it that way this week. I'm actually going to be putting it in my lasagna. So instead of putting ricotta in my lasagna, I'm going to put not cream cheese, cottage cheese, because it's more cost effective. It was on sale for $2.97, I think, and ricotta's like $8, which lasagna is so expensive to make. Like, who does she think she is? Who does lasagna think she is? But you know what? She is that girl. Lasagna is so good. But this is way more cost effective, and I have made it with cottage cheese before, and it's so delicious. So delicious. So I don't know if it's the most authentic way. I'm not Italian, doesn't bother me. I think it's delicious. So if you want like a more cost-effective way to add in a white cheese layer into your lasagnas, consider adding cottage cheese. I absolutely love it. I usually just mix it with some mozzarella and some salt and some pepper and an egg. And you could also add like Italian seasoning to it if you want. And then you just use it as one of your layers in your lasagna. And it's so, so, so good. It's so, 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 so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Next, I have my pineapple. My pineapple. This beautiful pineapple. I love pineapple. Like, you see this beautiful creation? I will be waiting for it to get nice and golden and smell sweet. You can tell if a pineapple's ripe if you smell its little bottom. You smell its little bottom and it smells sweet, and it's really, really ripe and sweet. So I will be waiting for that. I probably have a few more days until that. I can't wait to eat this lovely, lovely pineapple. Get a thumbnail. Okay, so I have a couple more things to show you. I got these veggie straws. I went for the cheddar flavor. I'm like a big chip girl. I love chips like almost more than anything, but I'm trying to make some healthier choices in my life lately. So I'm still obviously having chips because I'm not just gonna cut chips out of my life. They're too good. Everything in moderation. But I just thought I would try these. They're a bit of a healthier alternative. So I figured I'd give them a go. So these are veggie straws, cheddar flavor. I've never had the cheddar flavor, so I'm intrigued and interested. They were on sale this week, so whenever I see something that's on sale that like piques my interest, I'll usually just try it out. Doesn't hurt to try it out, right? So I got these veggie straws, veggie straws. last thing are these crispy minis by Quaker. Got the white cheddar. If you can't tell, I'm a big cheese girl. Okay, I love cheese. So I got the white cheddar. This is like a really nice light snack. You can eat them plain, but you can also like dress them up. I'm interested to see what they taste like with my homemade tzatziki. Like, I'm picturing like you have a rice cracker that has the cheddar flavor. You spread on a bit of tzatziki and maybe put like some cucumber slices or tomatoes. I'm not too sure, but I was thinking something like that, like dress it up a bit so it's not so plain. These do kind of taste like cardboard at the end of the day, so it might help to dress them up a bit. So that's everything that I have to show you today. As always, this isn't like an exhaustive list of all the food that I buy or that I have in my house currently, but it's just some of the bits and bobs that I picked up for this week. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked like the lo-fi style or the soft-spoken. I'm just experimenting, just having fun, you know. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will see you again very, very soon in my next video. Good night, my sweet friend.